Jeez Louise. I forget who said. Let me go back and see who. Somebody said.
Okay, we did our score live, Azio. I know you didn't expect that, but we thought it was the best way for us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice little ad lib. Thank you there, Andy.
Warheart Arts.
Mm-hmm.
It said, what did he say earlier? He said he forgot about grass. I was like, yeah, it still kind of exists.
You must be in a desert somewhere.
Arizona or somewhere, right?
Oh,
Is he? Oh, was that where you're at?
that's how you forget about grass if you living in a different climate.
Yeah, that's.
Scheisse. Oh, the camera is off. Oh, there we go. Just behind is all.
I just changed. I just realized it. Yeah, work today was kind of crazy. Then the storm hit us, and then all this scheduling, and shit happens. Maybe if Kent is feeling good tomorrow, maybe we'll do the scoring tomorrow. But that's up to Kent. I don't want to push him because I know he's been probably pushing himself too much.
Azio said, that's cool. I thought I recognized the video. Well, I hope you did.
Yeah.
You scored to this shit, Azio.
Well, I think he scored to a different one.
Oh, did he?
Well, he still had to look at which ones he wanted to score to,
okay.
right? So
No, I think he finished his yesterday.
no, I know, but I'm saying
yeah.
he saw it because
What did I do with my word? Oh, man, Lamar, can you hand me my worder?
Your worder.
Drink your water, people.
What's good, Apollo Hanzo?
Apollo said, "Clean your gutters, man." On that short, on the live.
They are
earlier.
clean. That's the thing. The rain was coming down so hard, it was filling them up.
It was literally. It wasn't even like raindrops. It was like somebody just had a bunch of hoses, and they opened them up.
Just opened this shit. The skies just opened up. Should I close that door?
No.
Yeah, I think we could.
Yeah.
Well, we could turn the AC
Yeah, I
off.
can turn
That's
that
for
on.
sure. Wow.
Yeah, it's not raining now. I don't think, is it?
No.
Yeah.
So we're going to wait for Kent to do the.
Yeah, we'll wait for Kent.
Okay,
for
and
tomorrow.
then we can always score ours again live with a different track,
with a different video.
right?
Yeah.
We'll do all three fucking videos, Marilyn, and we'll just pull up separate songs. We'll do a Tone Smith.
Okay, Lamont, that's fine.
Jeez.
We'll do a Tone Smith.
I thought it was fun just to do that on the ad lib, like just
Right?
to improvise.
I was like, don't worry about the images. Now I want to go back and watch and see how well we did
They
with
jived
it.
really well.
Did
Yeah.
it? She said it jived really well.
And thought it jived very well.
When was the last time you heard somebody say that in a sentence?
It jived well.
Jived well.
Jive ass turkey. You're a jive ass turkey. You jive.
Oh, Kent said we can have a crack at it tonight.
You can have a crack at it then. Get your redhead cherry on top ass in here then.
Hell yeah, Tone, I'm trying to do a trilogy in this bitch.
In this bitch.
But I want to do it live. I want to go from one project,
Yeah.
or start with one project and then fade into a different project.
Let's do it.
We've done that before,
Yes,
and
we have.
I'm going to.
Let's do it tomorrow, Kent, because we're not going to stay on long because we need to get back in the house before this other storm comes.
Yeah, if you're available tomorrow, Kent, we can show the videos tomorrow, and we could do we can score a different video with a different
I
song.
mean, I'll send you a link no matter what, Kent, but fuck.
Maybe we do all three. Maybe we do a Tone Smith on all three of them bitches. That's a good idea, Tone. Good thinking. Trilogy time, baby.
Well, it'd be nice if we got a bunch of people in here on this damn Streamyard that we got a hard line and we all get a piece of it.
Oh yeah, I wonder what the latency is now that we're hard.
No, if we just go drone.
I know, but that's one of the questions because Kent hasn't come in here and played for a while.
Ew.
No one's come in here and played with us
Since we've gotten the
since we
hard
got
line,
none-
yeah.
yeah.
And we've had no ducking.
We got to try this out. Now that
Yeah.
we have the Streamyard with no ducking, let's see how many we can get in here and it sounds.
Yeah, that'd be dope. What's up, Studio Effects?
Sounds
What's up, George G's Curious George?
I'll post a link to StreamYard right now.
Tomorrow?
Just right now, if anybody wants to come in. If not,
Oh, and just holler at
Yeah.
us.
Or
Yeah.
Plug your instrument.
Yeah, Tone Smith. That's the question. Like, I was like, man, what's latency going to be like? If it was already good then, Tone, what's it going to do now?
Yeah.
Kent says compose on the fly. That's what we did.
Compose on the fly.
Jesus. Are you okay?
When you going to change it
Lost a
to
lung.
Changed it to Curious George G's.
George.
And then- and
Change
then-
it to Curious George with a monkey at the end.
And then change your orange G to a monkey.
A monkey. That would be dope. Don't let us pick on you, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna pick on you.
Whether you let us or not.
Yeah.
That's just.
I mean, I'm not gonna
But
say
look
we're
at
not
okay,
gonna do it.
Tone Smith. Let's talk about this.
I mean, we got
Monkey trilogies.
half
That sounds like a fucking
was it
dope
half
ass
God,
book.
Half Beast changed his name to
Biscuit Moon.
Biscuit Moon. Remember, because I kept messing it up.
Yeah.
Diary of the Monkey.
What did I say? I
Trilogy.
would say half beast, half moon all
Half
the
Yeah,
time.
moon.
half
Yeah.
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 Mi mo, mi dal, son de monkey.
What's up, Paul Holmes? Paul His Holmes.
Paul.
Okay, who all submitted a score video so we
Andy
know?
did Uncle Chrome, Azio
Okay.
Head.
Yeah, and I want Chrome to be here. Right now he's doing Uncle Chrome things on his channel.
He said he's doing Uncle Chrome things.
The bleepity bloops.
Yeah, what he said. Yeah.
Chrome is doing the bleepity bloops.
And I thought I don't see him in the chat right now, but I thought Steve was doing one, but I could be wrong.
Do you want a Benzo or Bima?
Neither, thank you.
I sent her videos on the Heart program.
Oh, is that what you sent me?
I did. I sent you a
Oh,
video
harps.
Trying to know about the capital H, period. Capital A, period. Capital R,
What are you, a cheerleader?
period.
All of a sudden?
Capital P,
Jesus.
the Heart program. Or is it with the S at the end too? Harps.
I don't know.
Okay, there's been a quite a following. The flood in Texas. Apparently, the Heart program had initiated a experiment like July 2nd or something. And I think the flood happened on the 7th.
Was it like seating or something?
It was
atmospheric seating.
So they're saying it was initiated, and that's what they do. I mean, it's known that they can manipulate the weather, and it just so happens that I guess they wanted to focus in on that Texas area. This is I don't know how much of this is true, people. We could be in conspiracy within days, and they got the tuning just right. And they couldn't turn it off. It turned into a supercell and flooded the good people of Texas
So supposedly they did the seating stuff in Texas?
with the Heart program.
Jeez.
What kind of?
It could focalize anywhere in the atmosphere.
Where you getting this information from, my boy?
Well, I go online and
He can't disclose his sources.
Can't
I go
disclose your
online
sources. Right.
That's all you need
That's
to know.
why they're called
Jeez.
secret sources.
Secret sources.
Is it possible that we have a program where it's known that they do it in Dubai, right? They do cloud seeding in Dubai, and they get crazy floods there,
Right.
Didn't
They had one last year that was horrible.
right?
Yeah, it was like
And that was from cloud seeding.
was it somewhere in Dubai or was it somewhere in Africa where it snowed
I don't
because of the cloud seeding?
Oh yeah, it was the Sahara,
Was
Sahara Desert.
Was it this?
Look that up, Roy. Look up.
he just got in to work. My boy said you already got me in here working.
Oh, Roy said HARP doesn't
see
see
clouds. Well, that's the conspiracy, Roy.
But I could have. Yeah, I could.
That's what they're saying it does. Whether it does or doesn't.
HARP has all the electronic waves and like these towers, right? Like these.
Yeah, I sent her a
This
video.
grid.
We can look at it. It's crazy looking. The facility is crazy looking.
Yeah.
As to what it does, I have no idea. There's another conspiracy that it's messing with our brain waves every time it goes into experimentation mode. Let's just say, for a lack of better terms.
Wow. I don't want nobody fucking with my goddamn brain waves.
Too late.
Paul Holmes says he thinks it's called warming, kids. Global warming. Supposedly, that's another conspiracy. Global warming.
You know, I kind of. Did you hear that?
I'm listening to it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right through my
Oh
Here
my
comes
headset.
another system.
It's about to get busy.
Yeah,
out
but
here.
they say global warming is
It's a thing.
Another conspiracy.
But I don't know if it's such. I don't know if that one is so much a conspiracy as other things may be, because I think that one in particular you can actually see the changes throughout time. Warheart Art says global warming can't exist if the world's not round. I guess Samurai won't believe in this.
Yes.
Sorry, Sammy.
It'd just be hot in one area.
It'd just be hot in one area.
Yeah, Georgie thinks global warming is real. They make up conspiracy theories to keep you busy, not thinking about the reasons things actually happen.
Well, Roy,
I agree.
It's never a one-way street or a two-way street with conspiracies or conspiracy theorists. Roy, you know this. There's only information going out. There's never any information going in. Or it wouldn't be a conspiracy.
Noodles.
I mean,
Noodles.
but with every conspiracy, there's some small element of truth that has to be decoded.
Yeah. There's always a hint of truth.
You know where
Just a hint.
Every conspiracy theorist I know just has a road going out. They never have roads going in.
you know where
Damn.
where I tend to believe a little more things than like the news or YouTube or wherever you get your information, right? And people are probably going to think I'm crazy, but just bear with me and
Let's go.
just think about this.
Let's go. I'm with you. Let's go.
I tend to believe in things or tend to believe that things actually did happen or will happen or can happen if I see it in a movie.
Yeah.
Right? Because I feel like there's a lot of people behind the scenes
That want to
who
show you.
know for a fact things. Now, mind
Movies
you,
are
I'm not
precursors.
I'm not talking about every movie.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
Don't just go selecting your own movies
Yeah.
here.
But that's what they call the conditioning process.
Yeah.
They'll put hints of truth in movies just to condition the masses in case something like that shit were to happen.
Paul said, "Will the Titanic sink in a movie?"
True. Fucking Titanic.
True.
Jeez, come on, Paul. You know I don't mean that one.
But what a great depiction of the movie.
But it's
Jeez.
true, Paul.
But okay, so
But Paul, but did it really
But did it
sink,
really
though?
sink? But I mean, how do you know, Paul?
Huh?
I mean, they did find it down at the bottom of the ocean, didn't they?
But can we trust the images that they're showing us? But how do we know?
Did they not really? Didn't they find it and they put that at the very end of the movie, like
Yep.
actual
Yep.
footage?
Yep.
And
Broken in half.
and the one lady was there to see it, right? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Dr. Sen said, the thing about conspiracy theories is since they all can't be true, which ones aren't?
Yeah.
That's the can of worms, right? That's the one where you know the truth is lying in the murky waters.
RDV said the ones that aren't,
The
which
ones that aren't.
are
which
the
is-
ones that are usually true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, God.
I kind of believe that. Because if it, like, again, it's just what he said earlier. They're trying to give you all these things so you don't really look at what's.
Yeah.
It's an
It's
assorted.
it's the sleight of hand.
Yeah. It's an assortment of shit going on.
Warhart says, what are they hiding in the shipwreck?
Fish.
In the Titanic?
Fish.
Are they trying to hide something? Is this another conspiracy we're going down? I love this game.
I'm always a big fan of Antarctica. Like that is just one mysterious place. You
Right.
don't see much footage from there.
Right. You don't see much flyovers either.
No.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah.
sounds crazy outside.
Cracking outside right now.
We can hear it through our headphones right now. That thing.
Freaking Midwest
What
weather.
what sub
Slapped
did they sink?
hard.
What sub are they talking about that sank?
Oh, one that went down to go check
Uh-huh.
out the.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Titanic.
The one that was ran on the Xbox controller.
It's possible.
Is he talking about the one that imploded?
Roy said, if you try to go down and view the Titanic, you immediately implode.
Okay, yeah, that's
Crazy security.
Crazy security.
all right. So I was right. It was the one that
Yeah.
got imploded.
I
yeah.
think James Cameron is like one of the few that actually made it down there.
Wasn't James Cameron? Didn't we
Can
see
you bring up
something?
the Hearts program I sent to you on a?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we see this? I don't know if it was a docu-movie or something like that, and it was with James Cameron. What isn't he the only person? Well, not. I think him in particular, but him and his team were the only people who've reached the furthest depth in the ocean.
In the Marianas,
in the Marianas Trench.
Marianas
Yeah.
Trench. Yeah, that's crazy in itself.
That was insane.
and the
That's
shit that was down there.
The ocean life that is down there is
Boy.
ridiculous.
I thought
That's where your aliens are, right
Hell
there.
yeah.
and he found. I think his team found species that were never found
Yeah.
before,
Before,
right?
Hell
yeah.
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 I mean, you imagine you find all kind of shit at the bottom of the ocean you never seen before.
Welcome, Chrome.
That nobody's ever been there. Yeah.
And how deep is the Mariana Trench?
It's like the size of Everest, ain't it? It's super deep. 3,000 feet or some shit like that. Almost 2 miles, a mile or something.
RDV, you're ridiculous. Did you see what he said? He said James Cameron has
Never
never
reached-
reached the depths I have.
My boy Roy said, I go deep in the recesses
do.
of my own mind.
I do it all.
Look, Roy Dory, I don't want to know what type of deepness you're going into.
Oh, Chrome says it's 4,000 feet. Is
Four-
that the Mariana Trench? Can somebody look that up? How deep is that bad
that
boy?
bad Tucky.
I don't know.
What's up, crazy General Rabbit?
General Rabbit, sir.
Let's see. Let's find out. It says James Cameron dove to a depth of 10,908 meters, which is 35,787 feet.
Jesus.
In the Mariana Trench, specifically at the Challenger Deep, yeah. The record-setting dive took place on March 22nd, 2012 in his submersible, the Deep Sea Challenger.
Yeah. Probe said that's where the Epstein files are. They buried them bitches.
Hey, you're
Tied
probably
bricks
right.
around that shit and threw them into the trench.
Oh, wait. Cameron never let on.
RDV, you're fucking crazy.
Is
The
the Abyss is also a
documentary?
documentary.
Oh, it is. Huh. What do we know what documentary that was where he showed that with his team? Oh, it's Journey to the Bottom of the Sea. Is it called Journey to the
Is that what it's called?
What is that? Roughly a mile down, 3,000 something feet.
It's 35,000 feet.
What
Yeah.
is how many feet in the mile?
A whole lot.
A whole lot. I think that's close to a mile.
It might be more than a
No,
mile.
that's gonna be more than a mile, I think.
Yeah.
Is it?
It might be. I don't know.
Let's find out. Let's see.
20,000 leagues under the sea.
Let's take a look. 6 miles, a little over 6 miles,
Holy
6.77
shit. He went
miles.
6 miles underneath the water?
That's a lot of pressure.
That's a tremendous.
Bitch.
This is a big ass planet where 6 miles is like.
I'm telling you.
Shit, how long did it take to get down there? 'Cause I know they had to go slow, a slow descend.
That
That probably took like 12 hours to do 6 miles. Who knows?
I
Probably
could,
shorter than that, but
yeah. The documentary was pretty interesting. They didn't make it at one point. Like it was trials of trials.
right.
The submersible like didn't work or something like that. Like it shut down and it was dangerous because he wasn't getting air. Or do you remember that?
Yeah, he had to test his shit.
Yeah.
But old boy with the Xbox controller was like, we going on day one.
Done.
We going on day one.
He said, we going to figure this shit out on day one. We going to either make it or we not. But I'm bringing my Xbox controller.
RDV said he went six miles above the earth.
Technically, geez, and space is like not even, 2 miles above?
I'm telling you, if people want to find weird alien type shit,
Go in the water.
you got to go in the water.
How deep do you have to go before the pressure doubles from the sea level? That's a good question. Can you type that in? Can somebody get us an answer on
I
that?
sure can.
Isn't it 7 miles you're in space? 7 miles up you're in space. I think that's right. I don't know. I'll look that one up.
You have to go to reach double the pressure of sea level. You need to descend to a depth of 10 meters, 33 feet
Oh,
underwater.
Manny was close. He said 30 feet.
Potatoes.
Damn. Okay.
It's 62 miles to get to outer space.
62 miles to outer space.
Yeah.
Like out of the stratosphere.
Yeah.
That 33 feet is 0.006 miles. 33 feet is not a whole lot. That's sea.
It doesn't seem like a lot.
That sea pressure is crazy.
Crazy.
The fact that these
Only 33 feet to double the pressure.
That's crazy.
and that these fish live down there with all that pressure. That's even more astounding.
So does it keep stacking every 33 feet then? You would imagine, right?
I have no idea.
You would imagine it would just keep calculating.
Could you imagine having the world's ocean on your shoulders? That's what we're talking about. Literally.
We should get a deep sea diver
Everest is
in and interview him.
Yeah, Everest is over 8 miles high.
Shit.
Don't people climb that shit all the
Yeah.
time? And don't people die from climbing that
Yeah.
shit all the time?
Yeah, I guess space.
No fucking oxygen.
I
out
don't
there.
know. I don't know, Tom. I think the amount of variables in space and the amount of variables in the ocean. I think the ocean would be easier because you essentially have one thing you need to figure out is how to have a capsule or some sort of submergible
To withstand the pressure.
right, to withstand that. And if you spent the time and the money on just that, I mean, there's not much more that could go wrong. When I think about outer space, I think about like
You got
nano-sized meteorites
and trajectory and timing of when to burn, when to.
radiation belts and
It's a lot. Oxygen and food and
using the moon to slingshot to Mars. And
to MERS.
Mars. It's just a
It just
lot.
gets me
It's a
every
lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'd be scared to go to do both, honestly. That's a lot of isolation.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at, though, Tom. I see what you're getting at, my boy. But I do believe, like what the wife said, I bet you is more shit in our ocean than we can fathom.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the true search should be.
Yeah. Oh my God, is it raining again?
It is.
Just a
Shit.
little bit.
It
That
is.
thing is
Yeah, Warhorse said we don't
loud.
do well in the vacuum. Hell no.
Okay, did you pull up the harps?
Yeah, I have it ready.
Okay, let's look
Hell
at
no.
this
Man, I think I'm gonna have to go back to our allergy doctor.
and get the fucking shots.
No, and just get retested because I feel like more food items
Yeah.
have been giving me a much more allergic
Shit.
reaction
Pretty
lately.
soon you won't be able to eat shit.
You'll be like Roy Droivoy. You can't eat a goddamn thing
Yeah, you can only drink water and
lick your skin.
and lick your skin
and then at some point in time, I probably won't be able to do that because I'll be allergic to my own damn
skin.
saliva.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me bring in this fucker.
Bitches!
Horse.
Bitches and whores.
Bring your whores and bitches.
And concubines,
What-
gather.
Why
Kid
did-
Spong has something to say.
Why
Goodness.
does your liquid match your shirt color?
Well,
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, and he's
Okay.
got water.
he's holding water.
Ribena. What was I going to say? My Apple, my Mac, my Mac Studio, my beautiful Mac Studio, just shit its pants.
Oh no!
Ooh, what
I
is
just fired it up and it said it was September the 2nd and it was 3:35 a.m.
You know, it's funny that happened to me like 4 months ago. The
Yeah.
Mac, the whole live never changed its date or time,
Yeah.
nothing. Like it was the wrong date, it was the wrong year, and then it was like 3 a.m.
That's proof we're in a simulation.
We're in a simulation.
We're in a simulator. Plus, all my libraries have gone.
Yeah, we're in a simulation.
Damn, so you got to
What?
re-download them again?
No. It now can't find any of my drives.
Oh my God!
Repeatedly. I've rebooted the computer 6 times now.
Mm-hmm.
What drives? Well, these drives. Don't see any drives.
Oh, no.
You may have to do one of those fail-safe reboot thingies.
Yeah.
I had to do that on this Mac when our external device took a shit and then made all of our drives in the Mac just disappear. Remember, it kept
Yeah, I
giving me
remember that.
You remember you saying something about that, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had to reboot it, but reboot it in the safe mode and reinstall. It was a pain.
Interesting fact. This is proof of the superiority of British engineering. When the Titanic sank in 1912, that's like, getting on for 113, 14, 15 years ago, something like that. The swimming pool still has water in it.
That's not funny, Kent.
Can't
Well, no, I think I heard this.
What? What's not funny about it?
I've heard this.
knock it off, okay?
It's
With your
in
conspiracies.
the bottom
No,
of
no, no,
the
babe.
fucking.
No, babe.
Excuse
No,
me.
no, no. It's a
I have an
conspiracy.
old
It's a
family
conspiracy.
member down there with it.
It's a
Are they
conspiracy.
swimming in that pool too?
Yeah,
I
my
bet they are.
so it'd be my grandpa's uncle went down with the Titanic.
Are you serious?
Hang on. Hold on.
Yeah, I can't. But how do you know?
I think me nan kept the news article.
That's crazy.
He was technically he was going to be an Irish immigrant. He was
that's
on his
for
way
Ken.
to the US.
An Irish immigrant.
Yeah.
Oh, I want this one's for Kent.
Oh, modulation on it. Very, very flash.
You're
Good
welcome.
God, sir.
Can't stand up and show the world your penis. Let's just look at it.
No, thank you.
You don't
Stop
want
it.
to do
Here
that.
I am.
Here I am. That's my.
I am all dick.
Very little man, but all penis.
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, so tomorrow, do you want to do this thing where
yeah.
grab a piece of video,
Uh-huh.
any stock bit of vid, right? And what we do is you don't think about or conceive a single note of it, and then we do it live, and I'll help you along, as it were.
Okay.
That would be
I don't know if I can join in, because at the moment I haven't got a library at all.
Right. Shit.
Poor
Yeah.
Kent.
But people already did some of theirs already finished. So we
Yeah, well, we can review those.
We can
but
review those,
you,
but
you
we can-
guys can
yeah,
score
yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah,
Get you- yeah,
because the
but-
one thing you do, because you like to do drones, yeah?
Yes, I do.
Where you will fall down with drones is you cannot do a theme with a drone. So if you needed to do a theme to something, you're going to have to move around a bit. But
Yep.
saying that, 3 chords will be enough, right? Or you can do the handsy thing and do 4. Yeah? And although you're looping that, it's only 4 chords. Doesn't matter. You can do shitloads within that structure.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. See how we
Yeah.
get on.
Fuck yeah.
What's up, space capsule? You son of a biscuit.
Because simultaneously you have to play to your strengths as well.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, that's a
Yeah.
good thing because you
Yeah.
you want to grow.
Yeah.
I tell you what, they haven't heard it yet, but Simon Great Bite.
Great.
Great
Great
bite.
Bite. He sent me a MP3 of this. I didn't really want to say anything. I was going to wait, but I'm telling you, I am. Oh my God, I'm murderizing this shit.
He said, "Oh my God."
Murderizing. You know what? What's good about it is it brings me out of the. It brings me out of this element and it puts me back in the traditional bass player spot, if that kind of makes sense. And I am having a fucking blast with it.
Yeah, we'll get it recorded. So
But we'll get it recorded and we'll play it. I don't know when we're going to play it because Simon still has to do some dressing up on it.
Boom said,
But
"Was
it's
that
gonna
new
be
words?"
nice.
was that new words?
We always create new words.
We're the Don King of new
no.
words.
You know.
Go ahead and let's play this harp video.
Okay. And play.
Did you know that there's a facility in Alaska that some people believe can control the weather? That's right. We're talking about HAARP, the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. Buckle up, because we're diving into one of the wildest conspiracy theories out there.
What is really quick? What does that remind me of? That AARP commercial. Sorry. Okay.
Imagine this, a secret government facility capable of manipulating the atmosphere to create hurricanes, earthquakes, and even mind control. Sounds like the plot of a sci-fi movie, right? But for years, HAARP has been at the center of these wild theories. Let's see what's really going on. Picture this. Deep in the forests of Alaska lies a mysterious facility with giant antennas pointing towards the sky.
Well, that's how it looks.
This isn't your ordinary research center. This is HAARP, the supposed puppet master of global weather patterns. People have blamed it for everything from natural disasters to bizarre weather phenomena. But is there any truth to these claims? So, what exactly is HAARP? Established in 1993, HAARP's main goal is to study the ionosphere, a layer of the Earth's atmosphere. The idea is to improve communication and navigation systems. But with all the high-powered radio waves being beamed into the sky, it didn't take long for conspiracy theories to take flight. The facility is equipped with a massive array of antennas designed to send high-frequency radio waves into the ionosphere. This research is supposed to help scientists understand the complex processes of our upper atmosphere. But some folks think HAARP's true purpose is far more sinister. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. HAARP has been accused of causing a slew of natural disasters. In 2010, Venezuelan leader Hugo Chavez claimed that HAARP was responsible for the Haiti earthquake. Others have pointed fingers at HAARP for causing floods, droughts, and even power outages.
Knowing the U.S., would any of that be plausible? Straight off the bat.
Yes.
Would you think
No.
something like that is plausible?
To have that much power, I don't
To
know.
affect-
Well, there was at least, 3 contradictions right at the beginning of the video. Secret government facility, and here's us videoing it.
Yeah.
2, secret government stuff doesn't get out. You're not supposed to know about it. You know?
Unless
And
they
3,
hide it in plain
that's-
sight.
3, it's horseshit. If you were controlling the weather from one spot on the planet, how are you controlling the weather on the other side of the planet?
Yeah.
Or actually 80 miles down the road? And if it can control the weather, you think, well, the first thing we'll do with this, let's make Alaska a bit fucking warmer. Yeah.
I don't know. See, that's the thing.
Or let's give the
It's hard to say
the
for me.
drought areas, the severe drought areas. Let's give them a little bit more water.
Yeah, it's hard to say for me because I don't know what the technology that we have.
Yeah, I don't know dark science. I don't know black budgets.
I don't know scientists and what they can and can't do because I can imagine some of the craziest shit that the black budget can create that we have no idea about.
But but it stands to like, why would they show this shit? Why would they show the exact location of this?
Again, to make holy shit.
I know.
It's
Yeah,
happening.
crazy.
See,
Again.
it's because we're talking about it.
Yep.
They're
Harp is
dumping
like,
it
you
on
can't
us.
fucking talk about me. I'll shut your show down.
You know what?
Here's a storm.
it always seems like too with conspiracy theorists, they forget that this planet has had historical floods all over. So why pick one to isolate and say, oh, okay, this is harps for sure.
Because people need something to point at and blame.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, if you have something go wrong, like the economy crashes, for instance, in the US, Trump's going to blame Biden for it, or something like that. You've got to have something to point at. Go, it's nothing to do with me. So, when there's a hurricane and, you know, somebody's house gets blown to pieces, or several people, they need something to point at and blame.
Yeah. Yep.
A lot of people just fucking sit there and blame FEMA. We saw it in Texas. Everybody was blaming FEMA and the government because they said, well, where was our heads up warning? You guys said you knew well ahead of time that this shit was going to happen. How come you didn't alert the masses?
Let's finish that video.
Yet, scientific evidence debunks these claims, asserting that HARP's capabilities are far from what conspiracy theorists suggest. Time to don our tinfoil hats. Theories range from plausible to downright outlandish. Some believe HARP is a tool for global mind control, manipulating brainwaves and moods. Others are convinced it's a weather weapon capable of steering hurricanes and creating earthquakes on demand. But mainstream science tells us that the energy levels HARP produces are simply not powerful enough to affect weather or geological events on such a scale. What's fascinating is how HARP has brought together a community of believers who passionately seek the truth. Forums, YouTube channels, and podcasts are dedicated to unraveling the mysteries of HARP. It's a testament to the human spirit of curiosity and the desire to uncover hidden truths. So, is HARP the ultimate weather-controlling weapon, or just a misunderstood research facility? While the theories are entertaining, and sometimes downright spooky, the evidence points towards the latter. But hey, who doesn't love a good conspiracy theory? Remember, there's always more to explore and discover. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and who knows what you might uncover next.
It's funny. You know what I uncovered? Is his editing sucks.
Yeah.
Because every time his little transition went, his voice ducked.
Oh, shit. Well, there you go. Pick that apart.
I do it. Do a better
I
job.
love the mind control theory. I mean,
Oh, yeah, that was
you know,
hysterical.
when you look at the size of that and then consider the surface of the planet, right? And I'm sitting here and go, oh, do you know what? I think I'll have a coffee. I'm not going to blame HARP for coming up with that.
You blame Folgers.
It's so fucking tiny.
Fucking Folgers.
It's got, conspiracy theories. They drive me insane. You see, you've got this thing, right, where you got a person is smart. People are morons. And once you get to a group of people together and they're all going, my life is shit, what do we blame? And some guy goes, oh, let's blame HARP. Yeah, let's blame HARP. Let's all blame this, or blame that, or blame the other. Because nobody wants it to be them that's the cause. You know? Because like we say, HARP is controlling the weather. You know? And they're making bad things happen, and hurricanes and the rain pouring down. And 9 times out of 10 of it, it's just natural. And the rest of it, we did to ourselves.
Well, some people believe that we don't pollute the earth. Like, people honestly believe humans don't pollute the earth.
Right.
They in turn call it's a conspiracy. It's a left, what do they call it? It's a liberal mindset that we don't pollute the earth, but yet you got huge ships in the ocean and you can see plastic on every island.
Yeah.
The height of the 80s killed the ozone layer. Like, these bitches were
hairspray.
making their hair so high with Aquanet. The 80s killed the ozone
80s.
I'm
layer.
gonna agree with that.
Yeah.
Humans have a good contributing factor of fucking up the earth. If you can't see that, then that's just kind of you're not wanting to look at this point.
I mean, granted, Nikola Tesla created some phenomenal things, and a lot of stuff he didn't even get to show society what he is
Capable of.
Thank you, my brother.
You know I got your back, man. We twins, baby.
And then there's some other things that did I send you Nikola Tesla's spirit box?
oh no, we're doing this.
He wants the spirit box.
I mean, even Hans Volt said, let's go into the dark webs.
Together. Let's
don't-
hold
all dive
hands.
in.
I don't want to go into it.
Let's take the mantis, baby. Let's get some Rourke cheeks on it, and let's.
I've had a
Let's
look in
deep
the dark
dive.
web. I've had a look. It's
Really?
full of stupid.
Shit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Well,
just full of
you know,
fucking idiots.
Yeah, humans put that shit in there. That's
Man.
what it is. The
Yeah.
dark web.
So supposedly Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison headed a program together. Supposedly, don't quote me on this shit. And they figured out the spirit box, and it was taken by the government. People have somehow found schematics of how he built it, and now everyone's trying it all over the world. They're building Nikola Tesla's spirit boxes. So I don't know. Let's see what the people think. I mean, is it real? Can it be done? Maybe we should have like James Dyson and Chrome and Manny get together and try to recreate this.
Stop doing that.
They've probably got better things to do, like
No, but
But we
breathe.
have to debunk it.
You have to
Can't-
debunk this.
We have to
Of
debunk
course.
this.
Yeah,
Ken
all right.
said,
So
like,
debunk
breathe.
it. It's horseshit.
You just
They
can't
are
say it's
debunked.
horseshit.
Well,
you just can't
debunked.
say it.
There
You
you
have
go.
to have science.
You have to
behind
have
it.
science.
No.
Kent.
You can't apply science to horseshit.
Yeah, I
This-
agree
this-
with
It
that.
doesn't work.
Yeah,
Can.
yeah.
Yes, you
Okay.
can.
I agree,
I know a
Kent.
scientist that looks at horseshit. He goes, "I'm going to get down to the molecular structure of
You-
this pile of
you
shit."
Doing
can't
that, doing
debunk
that is
something that's
exactly.
just
Yeah.
Yeah, you go,
ridiculous.
I'm going to poach an egg with this hammer. Oh, that didn't work.
Debunk it.
Yeah, science doesn't debunk horseshit. Science debunks reality.
Science.
What did Manny say? I can't see that.
Tesla and Westinghouse worked together. Edison screwed Tesla over, and we weren't out. And went out on his own. Yep, that's very true. Yep.
They kicked his ass out. Why would they do that?
Edison was like, no,
But then there's
the
the conspiracy that the government killed Tesla because he was figuring out too much free
Like
energy.
free energy. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, do you have that video ready?
Yeah.
Let's look at this.
All right.
I have been working on a theory. Recent experiences and data I've collected over the last 4 years has forced me to go back to earlier technology to see if I can validate what I've discovered. I decided first to start with the Tesla coil, a device I've used in the past. It's a very simple device, modernized, a lot smaller than the actual device that Tesla had used. So I ran 2 tests. The first initial test was about a minute long, but what I got was very interesting. Now, I have no idea who that was. It's not the voice of my father, who has come through ITC before. He's never used the term buddy. Maybe it's a past friend or a spirit I've encountered in the past. The next one, I held the antenna. AM station started coming through, and this yell seemed out of the ordinary. I then had the intuition to play the first audio session in reverse. This is what I found. Remember, this is in reverse. The immediate results that I did in this experiment validated my theory. They also supported my recent experiences and data that seemed to fit. We have come
I like these suggestive things that he does.
Right.
Right? He's telling you, oh, yeah, look, I heard this. And he puts it in front of you in writing. And so now instantly he told your brain
Right.
What to
that
listen
this
for.
is what you heard.
That's the mind control. That's the portion that gets what Kent was talking about earlier. The stupid people
yeah, well,
don't
here,
look
they're like,
beyond
oh my God,
what
yeah, I heard
what's
that.
presented in front of them.
Yeah.
And so it's
If you'd done that experiment, but he'd done it inside a lead-lined room, he would have got very little sound at all.
Yeah.
picking up radio
Of
transmissions.
course it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. That's what I believe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because these transmissions are constantly around us. Like they're
Oh, it's everywhere.
You get a receiver,
It's
and you,
bouncing
of
off
course
the
you're going to pick up
ionosphere
on it.
and back
Right.
on every inch of the planet.
Right. I've always had an issue with people who do these experiments on YouTube, and they do a lot of cutting and a lot of subtitles because they don't give you a chance to take any information. Like, if you're going to do something like this, do it live.
Yeah, Space Capsule says 100% radio transmission.
100%. Let's finish this.
I agree.
Far in ITC since the Tesla coil, but I found something us investigators are completely missing. I ran a second test immediately after, and this is the response that validated it even more. Right here. It says we're here. And then right here, it works because I'm thinking my entire time while I'm doing this, does this device work? There you go. Those are the responses that I got on my first 2 initial sessions doing the Tesla radio.
I so want to go in there and look at the comments.
Right?
I
Finish it. Just finish it first, and let's do that.
Okay.
You may be wondering what was my setup. I had the Tesla radio directly lined into my iMac and recorded through Adobe Audition CS6. Now I had to amplify the recording 400%. It just wasn't strong enough to even hear it. I was not able to record my own voice with this initial direct setup, but I will run more tests with different arrangements soon. Now I'm not much of an engineer, but I do know the spirit world. So within the next year, my goal is to dive deeper into what I found. All I can say right now is there are 3 parts to this system. Hopefully, I'll find someone to build it.
Yeah, that's
So he couldn't build it himself, but he built that.
a small rendition of it.
And that's, I mean, you can find any high school science project probably
I
doing
don't
that.
know much about science, but I know a lot about the spirit
World. That right there alone.
That
I'm not much
there
of an engineer.
It's
but
what disqualifies this anyway.
Kills me.
He
I
already brought
I
his
know about the
biasness into
spirit
it.
world.
Yeah. Yeah. He already brought his
Okay.
bias bullshit in.
But you know what's funny is now I want to see their comment section. I want to see how
Yes.
many people bought into this.
Oh, I bet loads.
I'm sure loads.
Right?
Loads and loads
you would
and loads and loads.
think like they just ate this up, didn't question anything. It fit their idea. Bada bing, bada boom.
And most they're not educated, and they don't want to educate themselves. So if you speak like you have a higher education than them, it's got to be true.
It's got to be true.
He knows the herb world as well. Uncle Chrome.
Oh, jeez.
Oh dear me. Yeah, but no, it's. I think it's human nature.
Yeah.
It's human nature to belong. Or, you know, the need to belong. And anybody that will accept them. So, you know, if somebody comes up with this, you know, crazy idea, and they go, "Oh, I agree with you," and everything like that, instantly there's a connection between those 2 people, and so forth and so forth.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
you know, religion is considered quite
I was
normal.
just gonna say
But
that
it's,
no
yeah,
one has
it's the
met
same thing.
or no one has met or seen Jesus.
Look
or
at
Moses,
Wookie said.
but yet they
Yeah.
I
believe
was
that
just
shit.
gonna
Yeah,
say
yeah.
something similar to
What
what
Wookie
Wookie said,
said.
because he said, "Be kind." Some people need to buy into something. Just look at what happens every Sunday, and I agree. Because speaking back on what Kitten said about like people are just stupid and they'll follow, but you know, people in general will have that herd mentality, right? And then when people are craving something, or when they need something, or they feel like there's something missing in their life, and when they find, you know, quote unquote, that connection that's filling that void, that person that they found, or that thing that they can found, they can literally say anything,
Right.
and they'll believe it.
That's true. You can't knock anybody. For
They will
because
believe
they
it.
need that in their lives.
And they, there's a lot of people that
Which
take
is
things at face value.
Yeah, which
too.
is unfortunate because then you have these people who will take advantage of it
Yeah.
and flip the script and
right.
take more than
and
they
capitalize
should.
on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's like that one dude in Waco, Texas. He fed them a line of bullshit. And a lot of them, after watching that movie that actually depicted a lot of what went on, a lot of them were starting to like not want to go through with it and wanted to leave the facility.
Yeah.
And it's until the ATF and FBI came, cornered them in there. He coaxed them into fucking staying, and they burnt alive.
Right.
We're watching this TV series, and there was a line in there yesterday in one of the episodes that I thought was so brilliant. This guy was trying to find his son, and he's like, "This isn't going to work. It's going to take a miracle." And then the lady said, "A miracle will only happen if you believe in it." And that is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the mind, I truly believe is your mind has so much more power than what you know. I mean, not for anything, but Kent's here. Let's take Kent for example. His mind tells him, you cannot leave your house
Right.
because
Yeah.
shit's gonna go down
Right.
out there if you do.
Oh, yeah.
So the power of the human mind is beyond anything that we could probably ever understand.
And, strangely enough, I think I'm a moron because of it. I feel weak-minded because I can't get over it.
Right.
Because you
Yeah,
can't get
you're-
over your
Yeah.
your
No,
mind.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
yeah.
so in essence, you've mind controlled yourself.
Yourself.
Yeah.
Pretty
yeah,
much.
Exactly. I mean, and, deep down right at the back, I'm going, I wish there was something I could point at and blame for it.
Yeah.
Rather than it be my fault.
Yeah. James Dyson said there's the other side of the coin. Some people choose to believe in this BS to feel special and quote unquote knowing something
Yeah.
most don't. Yeah.
That's the
I
thing.
agree.
I know something you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Whether it's false or true.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You can't wait to dangle that carrot over someone else's head.
Yep.
It's like I'll be watching a video or something like that, and a guy will be talking about, I don't know, a band or something like that he's really into and all the rest of it. And he'll be saying, oh, they use this synthesizer on this record, and you can hear it here, and he plays a little clip and everything. And I'm going, no, it isn't. You idiot. No, that isn't that at all. That kind of thing,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree because when there's certain things that, like, we'll be watching stuff on TV, and if it's something that I know about, or if it's something like they know about, and it's on TV, they're like, no, that's not true. That's not how it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'll always
you find
ask.
yourself shouting at the TV,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
which is the start of madness, I tell you.
Yeah.
Now I'll always ask Meryl this one thing. Can you go in Da Vinci and recreate what we're seeing? And she goes,
Absolutely.
Yep. And then I go, oh, never
I
mind.
don't believe it. And for me personally, it's really hard for me to believe anything I see in a video, and it's unfortunate, and it could be fortunate, and that just stems from the years of editing that I've done, and now with all this AI stuff that you can use and do, and deep fake. I just saw a documentary about this poor guy living his quiet little life. I forget what state he was in. He was with his partner, and they own a business, and they do like this drag performances and stuff like that. And some bad people who want to just catfish other people and get all their money and stuff like that happened to grab his photo, record his voice, and at the end of the documentary, an investigative group went in and found 189 profiles of this guy. And they were all being used to dupe people into giving them money.
It's crazy.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, when you pull all the horse shit out of the way, you go, somebody's
Yeah.
making money out of it.
Yeah.
No, it's always money
And
in
it
the
was
end.
crazy because they've gotten to a point where like people were meeting this
Was he called
person. I don't know.
James Dyson.
I don't know. Some people were kind of like hesitant about it. And so they're like, fine, let's Zoom or let's, video call or whatever. And so they're like, yeah, fine, we can do that. But because of these new AI programs, like the deep fakes and all of that, it's easy. You can so the twins can literally take Kent's face and body and his voice. And with these programs, we can put them right in front of the twins. And now you have two Kents live. Like you can do it in real time, which is scary.
Damn.
It's scary.
The framework where you can just frame somebody that easily, set somebody up.
Yeah, grifters. That's right, probes. Like,
Yeah.
like how long do we
It's like when I
give
hold
it?
my hand up and I've got 6 fingers.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's
How
like,
how long do we give it before people start to be framed for murders?
Damn.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you
'cause-
can do it
Robberies
now
and-
without AI.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, it's what it's going to steal from us because you won't be able to believe anything you
Anything.
see or
Yeah.
anything you hear.
And
News will be
Yep.
pointless.
Yeah, the
Right.
truth is gone.
Well, that's what I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
saying,
There is
Ken.
no more truth
Yeah.
anymore.
And that's what I was saying. Like, unfortunately for me, it's really hard for me to believe
Anything you
anything
see
on
now.
YouTube. Because if I
whole
can
paradigm's
figure out
changed.
how to do it in DaVinci, then for me, that video is probably fake.
What's to say that we're doing a live show right now and Kent's here, right? What's to say tomorrow Kent says, wait a minute, I didn't do a live show with you guys
Yeah.
last night.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
ponder that fucking where we don't even fucking
And
know?
that's scary. I mean, it all started with Oprah Winfrey, and when she did, it was during COVID, and that's when AI really started taking off. Was during that COVID time, and she did a live interview with the Prince and what's her face, that actress. I forget her face. And they got-
but she was on.
It's when they got
that
married,
attorney
yeah.
movie.
they-
Meghan Markle.
Yes, and they got booted out, right? And they moved. And so Oprah had a live interview with them two, and the producers and everybody figured out through AI, they put them in the same backyard as them. They weren't even in the same time zone when this happened.
Damn.
So they put Meghan Markle and the Prince, Harry,
Yeah.
in Oprah's backyard, as like it literally looked like they were completely across from her, having this real life conversation.
crazy.
And they were both in different fucking states.
We don't even know what the fuck we're seeing anymore.
It's insane.
What did Capsule say? He said something was pointless. Can somebody?
Oh, news. The news.
Yeah, the news
Yeah.
is the news is fucking pointless.
Yeah.
It
Chrissy-
already is, yeah. It's,
Cressy
well, it
said-
depends on which channel you choose.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah, pick your
people are
poison.
choosing what they want to believe.
Right.
Right. Cressy says, saw a crime documentary. A man got arrested for murder. They had a DNA match and everything. Turns out it was his twin.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So can you prosecute the other? Well, I guess if
That's
it was
fucking
there,
scary.
how do you prosecute? In some states, you can't prosecute without extreme evidence on twins.
Well, then you got, or so change it up. Then you have, I don't know. These are like kind of agenda-driven conspiracies that are like. So now we have our Congress within 2 months. They supposedly found actual whistleblowers that were there firsthand and saw and witnessed our government capture and try to put together, re-engineer a UFO. And supposedly in 2 months, they're going to bring these witnesses to a hearing because we've been having like 3 or 4 different hearings with all these secondhand witnesses. Now they're saying they have someone that was really there, that's seen it, and they have this evidence, and they declassified this in what they would call a skiff, where you can have like
Private conversations.
You leave your cell phones, all your gadgets outside of the room, and you get only need to know information. So in about 2 months' time, you're going to have these supposed generals from different military backgrounds and people in Congress involved with this. What do you say to that when they put what we think is conspiracy mainstream. They put it in your face.
Yeah.
What's the point of this?
What's the point of that?
Uncle Crow said, "I don't even trust the sports scores anymore."
Serious, Crow.
The Wookiee said, "As I suspected, symptoms of reality. You are all deranged figments of my severely deranged imagination."
Yeah.
What's up, Sin Samurai?
And it's funny. Space Capsule? Space Capsule said something that I wonder if they even know it's actually partially true. So he said, "Perfect. Now I can make an AI me to work my work from home job." So this is what's pretty interesting that he says that. I just read an article. I think it was Hong Kong. I think so. They are creating to give people jobs. They are creating these robots. But the way that these robots work is the individual at home, it's going to kind of be like VR.
Mm-hmm.
So the individual at home puts on the goggles and then puts on the glove things, and they in turn will operate the robot at the work facility.
Oh, that's just fucking crazy.
And it's like,
Ribena.
it's like a assembly line type
That's
of thing.
some Wall-E type shit.
Yeah. And they're doing this for the reason to cut pay. So
of course.
because you're at home
you're not traveling, you don't
Right.
have that cost.
and you're doing quote unquote half of the work because you're only virtually moving like your hands
You
and
don't
stuff
need
like
as
that,
much
and the
money.
robot is actually doing the
Right.
Isn't that fucking
That's crazy.
wild? Like, why are we
That's
doing
crazy.
this?
But
I'll tell you what, Maz. I'll tell you something you've got to check out. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
I found a video today, and it said, "Oh, the worst choir in the world." And I went, "Oh, come on, let's have a look." So I have a look. Oh my God.
They were bad.
they were horrible.
This was a audition video that was sent in by this choir before, I don't know, choir of the year or what it was. So you got all these men and women of about, I don't know, late 60s into the 70s sort of thing. And they're singing gangster rap songs and shit like that. But they're singing it really bad.
Really bad.
Well,
Oh,
I want to hear this
Oh,
shit.
I'll send them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think because I think my iPad is linked to my Mackie Bahoos. So if I
While he's
there.
figuring that out, to
Yeah,
get
what
back
the
to
hell?
what Lamar was saying, why all these UFO hearings? Why all these governments or all these congressmen here in the U.S. holding these large UFO hearings, coming out with whistleblowers? What's to be had from this type of news? Why are they putting? I mean, it's big news here. It's big news here in
it's
the
big
U.S.
news.
right now.
I mean, we had
huge.
four hearings with a lot of military officials, and it's people
and private investors.
and a lot of people are paying attention to it. And I was just talking to Dyson in the chat, and he's heard of the skiff because he saw some of those UAP congressional hearings. So now in 2 months, we're going to get it straight from the horse's mouth. And if Congress is so heavy into it and they won't let it go, these are our paid officials.
Yeah.
I was just going to say what Tone Smith said.
What
A distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe
Okay,
that.
but
Absolutely.
I'm talking about like years of this legacy program with Roswell.
Right.
But
it
if they're
happened,
now,
it didn't happen.
But if they're now,
if
they're capitalizing on it now,
so
why?
aggressive now.
when they've been against
Yeah.
it the whole time,
There's a
And-
reason.
and even
There's
kill
a reason.
people over it.
Yeah.
Right.
because they will
what's to
put
be gained?
forward a bill for military funding for some sort of way of guarding the planet from space and everything, and then that money goes to wherever the fuck they want it.
But
to
you
go.
got to show evidence.
But
you
don't
got to
you-
show.
they have to prove that to the
evidence.
They
people,
just
right?
they just make up the fucking evidence.
Right.
Here we go.
Okay,
See, there
but
we
that's
go.
Mate.
we
There we
go,
go.
ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
There it
Yeah,
is.
Mate,
That's what I was getting at.
I agree.
you have a government now for nearly 6 months. It'd been doing nothing but,
And even before that, though,
and the government before that did it, but not
Yeah.
to this level.
Okay,
that
but
you know of.
This is
though.
gloves off at the moment, but
but
yes,
that goes
but
back to-
governments are all over the world are doing just that.
But that
yeah.
goes back to our point we said like 3 days ago. If the U.S. government came on live TV and said, hey, we've been tracking this ship. It's slowly coming to Earth. It'll be here within X amount of days.
We had this conversation.
Okay, do you believe the government, or do you wait until they show up to prove it to like, if they're not bullshitting, do you wait until they show up to believe it? Our whole big thing is we all discuss we don't trust our governments, right? It's kind of a big consensus that nobody really trusts the government. So if they come out and say some shit like this,
Which they are. They're having these huge UFO hearings.
do you believe it or not?
And all of these pilots and generals and admirals
That are coming out saying,
are coming out, saying,
we have
hey,
video footage of it.
we can't show you these images. Yes, there's something visiting this planet.
I'll tell you what's interesting about this. It's all this big news, yeah?
Yeah.
Not a fucking word here.
Really?
No,
That's
nothing.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
How is that even possible?
You have to think
Because
about
they're only
why
trying
they're
to
doing
fool
that.
you.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
They can't get money off us.
that. Look at what Cressy said. Cressy said distraction use. Look here, not over there.
Right.
It's,
So
it's,
the
the, it's
more
the
they
classic.
feed it,
Hey,
yeah.
what was that over there? As they
Yeah.
take the money out of your back
Yeah.
pocket.
Right.
The more they bombard the news media, social media, let's do a bunch of hearings, the more they keep bombarding, and making it where that's all you
Right.
see. Well, what else are you going to start paying attention to?
Because what's funny, Meryl, is all the conspiracy theories or all the tinfoil hat wearers or all the people who do believe that there's life more out there, more than just what we see here. There's we all know that that's plausible, that there's life out there, right? But that's all we know. So for all of those people who were down these conspiracies, they're now going. It's like the government is now feeding into their ideas, saying, "Hey, if you guys believe in this so much, maybe we could use this in a way to, like what Kent said, get a little bit more control."
Okay,
Yeah.
but the more and I'm with Vicky. I wouldn't trust my government what they say. But if they're saying this and that there's this ship coming, right? Here's what's going to either happen. Either they're going to have to produce a ship because it's coming, right? So they already set the table, or they're going to say something like, "Oh, the ship turned around and it went somewhere else." Either way, they're going to have to produce something.
Before they say that, they're going to come up with this big old elaborate plan on how they need more money from the people to develop more weapons and do more research and
See ya,
develop
Andy.
all these bunch of other departments in the military, in Congress. And then when they have all the money that they need, then they're going to be like, oh, it went back, so we kind of don't need it anymore, but we're just still going to keep it in our back pocket.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's all about money.
Right.
That's it.
Yep.
I truly believe it, especially when they bombard you this bad with it.
Manny's like, buffer overload crashed the OS.
Yeah, I mean,
But why are they? And
That's the thing.
And Lamar is right. It's increasingly getting more and more
yeah.
attention, and
Yeah.
they're having more and more congressional hearings. And
what's going to happen? Too,
another one is coming up here quickly, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think it's going to get closer and closer. This is just my personal opinion. They're going to start producing images that we've never probably seen before. And I don't even know if they're going to be fake or real. The truth no longer exists. But we're getting to the point now. I think they're softening us up because they do want to show us something. Now, if they show us something or not, it's still going to have to leave you open to believe if it's true or not that there might be something bigger.
Okay,
at play.
Manny. How
There
many
you go.
how
There
many
you go,
people do you
Marilyn.
think are going to believe this, Manny? If the government is saying it, if the U.S. government is saying it, whether it's in the U.K. or not, whether it's anywhere else in the world, it seems like everybody follows the U.S. How many people are going to believe this, Manny, if they come out and say, hey, there's something visiting here, we don't know what it is, here's video footage, even if it's not what we're looking at?
Enough people.
How many will believe it in the U.S.? That's the question.
Enough.
Because if we
That's the
buy
scary
into
part.
it, that's very scary.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
The only way to cure it, honestly, is unless these entities are real and they produce themselves right in front of your very fucking eyes.
Where'd you send it, Kent?
I think that's
put it
the
in the
only
chat,
way.
darling.
Like James
Oh, okay.
James Dyson says he's seen one. He saw a UFO. And you can't knock him or sway him off his horse. And I believe James saw something that he couldn't identify. Hell, I've seen something in the sky that I couldn't identify that was doing shit beyond my comprehension.
But that's exactly what it is. It's something you couldn't identify.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily mean it's green men or
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I
something
saw
from- right.
I saw something in the sky that challenged my fucking way of life.
Wait, hold on. Did you put it in the private chat or?
I wanna know-
I'll tell you what. I will put it in the private chat for you.
Yeah, because
I
it's not coming up on,
All right,
on
darling.
the chat.
I want to know what you saw, James.
Yeah, me too.
Do you have a
There you go,
picture
darling.
of what you
Okay.
saw, James? Do you have any video of what
there we
you
go.
saw?
Somebody else seen some shit too.
Yeah, that were supposed to send us a video.
Was it Inhibited? No. Someone else seen some stuff.
Yeah, I forgot who it was. I don't think it was Inhibited.
Yeah, Cressy, exactly. A UFO doesn't mean a spaceman from Mars. For all we know, it's here. We just haven't seen anything like it.
Yeah, it's a generic term for anything that in the sky that's
It's an unidentified flying
unidentified.
object.
Yeah.
If you look any further into that, you tend to fall down this rabbit
Especially
hole.
if you didn't see a little green man flying it.
Right.
yeah. Yeah.
James said he could draw it. This was when I was 11 years
That's
old.
crazy if
And
he
it's more
remembers
than
that.
just seeing a UFO ship. Damn, James. If you could draw it and still remember it, that must have been very impactful.
At 11, that
On
was
your mental.
Yeah, that was traumatic. That was called a traumatic event.
How many people told you you didn't see what you saw? Just go ahead and forget that.
Oh,
That's curious to me.
yeah.
How many people just said, you're full of shit and not even taking your word for it?
It was Korik.
Korik, that's
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
yeah, Cork.
Korik said he saw some shit.
Okay, so can't sent this.
Well, shit, I believe you, James. I believe in that shit, man. I seen some stuff too, buddy.
There's definitely some weird shit going on. But like I said, we don't know where it's coming from.
All right, let's see this.
Let's see this.
And apparently it gets worse and worse.
Oh no.
Of course, it's a bunch of old white people.
Bunch of gray
Yep.
hairs. Oh no.
Look, if you had one shot
They look
or
miserable.
one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, one moment, would you capture it or just let
Oh
it slip?
my god.
Yo,
Yo.
Did he just say yo?
He just said yo. Sounds like a drinks party.
They look half
They trolling.
dead.
They trolling.
Oh my god.
They look. Everybody look half dead.
What?
they're hating, patrolling their time to catch me riding dirty.
That's right,
This is
bitch.
trolling.
You tell him.
They trolling hard. They trolling hard.
They trolling this shit.
That's right, bitch. You tell him. They can't catch you riding dirty.
They're gonna copyright us on
It
this. shit.
I
gets
know. I gotta
worse.
stop.
It gets worse.
We're gonna get struck down.
Yeah,
for that,
we'll
Ken.
see it later.
Bro said, "Why they dressed as aliens?"
I tell you what, the music algorithm that strolls around YouTube's going finds that bit and go, no, I don't know what the fuck that is. No. All right, move on.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Dyson
And the other
said, "When-
video I found was
when is
a
Benny Hill joining?"
honestly, the other video I found was a recording of the original Bond theme.
Oh what?
Yeah, it's called The Man with the Terrible Sneeze,
What?
and it's done on a sitar.
Oh shit!
No way.
Yeah. And John Barry took the tune and went, "Oh, I can do something with this."
It just takes somebody.
Damn.
But if you heard the first track, you listen to it and you go, "Yeah, it's the Bond theme."
Oh my
Kinda.
god!
In a,
Okay.
in a way.
Wait, hey,
You gotta read Manny's fucking comment. He said someone needs to sync their pacemakers to help them keep in time for fuck's sake.
Damn, for fuck, man.
Yeah.
you sat and thought hard about
Manny,
that.
that's
motherfucker.
brutal.
That's it,
Manny,
Probes.
how do I MIDI this shit?
Yeah.
Probes knows. Look, Monty Norman.
Monty
Monty Norman.
Norman.
Yeah, it was
We
a
got- we
track
gotta
done
go
by
watch
Monty
that.
Norman.
Mm.
Yeah, it's horrible.
You have to check that out.
Oh my god!
Tone Smith, I know we drastically are all over the place. So let me ask you, Tone, what do you think all of this congressional hearings is about? Do you think it's something nefarious? Do you think they want us to look at something else and something bigger is going to happen? Why are they going down this road in Tone Smith's eyes?
Tone Smith said, and now something completely different.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know we're all over the place, but
That-
we'll get to everyone's comments.
This is what happens
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
don't have a
yeah.
script.
I don't know, man. Half of me is half in and half out because I just don't know.
Kent, why would they tell us this? Like, what distraction would this be? Like, this seems like something you would want to pay attention to, not a distraction. Why take the extreme course of like leaking this information? Seems to be the extreme course.
Tone
better-
Smith says nefarious isn't distracting. Yes.
Better question, Kent, is what if it's true? Let me ask you that.
Oh yeah, that's a
If
good
it was
question.
true, it would pose a lot more questions.
Like,
Why would they bother coming here?
Okay.
Right? They got nothing to gain from coming here. Clearly, they would be very advanced, and it's like falling in love with a chicken. It's why would you? You wouldn't. You don't need resources. You've got the rest of the bloody universe to play with.
yeah, like
So-
Sean's saying, like too.
I can't see it.
Why wait till now?
Well,
Distraction.
distraction.
And-
Let's,
and- yeah,
let's,
but this
let's
is-
go down the
but
let's
hold
go
on,
down the
Kent.
list of the distractions,
Kent,
right?
don't hold on. Focus with me, Kent. Right, just for this one portion.
Okay, I'm focused.
We're already at the extreme circumstance here. Okay, in my
Yeah.
mind, this is the upper ash. This is life changing, right?
Yeah.
Why would they use that as a distraction? Why not say
Because they need a
anything
a big one. They need a big distraction.
say nothing at all?
Yeah.
But you
Well-
guys keep falling back to the distraction. Okay, but those are your own opinions.
What can you
Your-
think of that's up there
Right.
with the higher echelon of what can happen?
Yeah,
Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
What if it's
Epstein
true? Is what I
files?
want to entertain.
You think that's okay? Hang on now. You think that's relevant or not relevant? But you think that's up there as far as life changing? When I hear something like
Well, it would
aliens
explain
coming
why.
to Earth, that's fucking life changing.
No,
When I
no.
hear Epstein files, that's just disappointment.
No. No, but the thing is, the people behind it, the Epstein files, is important to them.
Right.
They don't want people knowing it. They got half of their base turning on them now, right? So, like, ooh, green men.
But you would have to prove that to a ridiculous
No.
point and
Just
sell
make
it to the world.
just make a noise. Just make a noise long enough, and then the really stupid will forget.
But wouldn't they be opening up a different door if they say something like that? Like, don't you think a lot of things will have to transpire from saying something like this? That opens up more questions because
They can get around that. No, they can get around that. Honestly,
Okay,
Mon,
I'm-
they can
I'm
get around
interested.
that because
Okay,
they can
how?
go, oh yes, we have evidence that aliens have landed at some point. Blah blah blah. Unfortunately, we can't release the files for national security reasons, or blah blah blah. The photos are very blurry. Knock up some AI photos, will you, quick? Make them really fucking blurry. They've gone now and everything. But we have been visited, and maybe we should have some sort of satellite defense system. But we need funding to put into research for that. Blah 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 blah. It's a distraction.
But
It's
if
just
you, but
which
if
is
the
why
government-
we haven't heard about it here.
okay, but if the
Which is crazy.
which is
right?
crazy. But if the
Yeah.
government admitted this to the U.S. citizens, they do know that's going to crush a lot of religions.
And
There's going to be a lot of backfire from this.
No,
and
it won't.
Well,
No,
and besides that, I'm just trying to get past everybody's. I get everybody's opinion. I get some think it's just a distraction. I get that. I'm trying to entertain something completely different. It's been a legacy program, even Manny has said, since the 40s. Okay, ever since the 40s, this distraction has been going on since the 40s. Whatever it is, Roswell, true. Then they come back in the media and say, no, it was a weather balloon, not true. But then you have Major Marcel saying, no, I actually held the tech. It was true, but it was a cover-up. And this whole legacy program behind extraterrestrials, and even Manny is saying, ever since the nuclear bombs, we probably caused some sort of interstellar attention amongst ourselves. I'm asking to put away what you guys believe it is and entertain, because there's always two sides of the coin. You can't always be on your bias side. You have to open it up to, okay, so what if it's true? What are the implications? If the government is trying to introduce an extraterrestrial civilization to the world, what does that look like? What's the other side of the coin if it's true?
What, you mean the impact on human society?
If they came out next week, Kent, and said, okay, it's the cat is out of the bag, and you don't even have to take our word for it. They're going to pop up right in front of your very eyes, and you will speak with them in some sort of telepathic power. How does this shift the world, like, in that moment?
Well, some people will probably go, okay, cool. Some people will lose their shit. Some people will question everything, including their own religions and beliefs. And some people will staunchly not. So generally across the planet, it probably won't make much of an impact. Not really.
You don't think it would, and I agree with you, but do you think it would handicap, put a suspicion around religion?
No more than there already is.
Half God, Half Beast says, Blue Book and Blue Beam, which are projects, will take care of doubt. So I sent the video to the wife. This is based on Project Blue Beam and Blue Book. Let's take a look at this. Because maybe they are softening the fields. Maybe they do put it in the movies for a reason. Maybe they are having our Congress come out slowly leaking things to get us comfortable with there's something coming here. We don't know how else to explain it. And it's plausible.
Yeah, and then like Probe says, and I agree with Probes with this, the only question I have about Roswell is why did they first come out? It was a diss. To my knowledge, that question has never been answered. They tried to cover it up. When the military got there and saw what it probably was, I'm just speculating that they were like, no, this shit ain't ours. It's nobody. It's from outer space.
Right.
Throw a cover story on it.
Yeah.
And my whole thing is you have to entertain the plausibility.
James
of it.
Dyson said that was shipped to another base. Last I read about it.
Yeah, and it was Wright-Patterson.
Right.
It was right here.
So
Wright-Patterson.
why are they moving things and having extreme cleanups and making sure no one visits that part of the desert? And there's a lot, and especially what happened in Rendlesham Air Force Base, where you had all these colonels and captains physically looking at a UFO and touching it, and it's all video, or it's videotaped, and there's an audio file out.
Yeah,
and that was in the UK.
Yep. Dyson says someone came forward and told the story of seeing it and seeing it shipped, and that was Major Marcellus. He was there. He was the guy in New Mexico who was first on from the Army and saw all the debris. He even captured some, took it back to his house, and they have this photo of it. Mm-hmm. And even then, they try to redact that photo, but because it's so widely spread, they can't redact it. They can only say, no, it was a weather balloon.
Yeah.
But talking to the Major Marcellus, he would ball this material up,
and it would unravel.
and it will unravel back to its flat, normal.
Even his son
material.
Even his son has a podcast channel, and he goes over exactly what he saw his dad brings home, and he said, "Wow, this is amazing. What is this?" And he said it fell out of the sky. It's huge. You know, that's what his son is saying, and he has a podcast channel.
Yeah.
Now we have to take some things at face value, but I really want to show what Half God, Half Beast is saying about these projects that that are being executed supposedly. Let's take a look at it.
Project Bluebeam is a conspiracy theory that claims the New World Order is planning to use advanced technology to deceive the world into accepting a one-world government led by the Antichrist. The theory was first proposed in the 1990s by Canadian journalist Serge Monast, who claimed to have discovered a secret plan by NASA and the United Nations to implement this project. According to the theory, the NWO plans to use a combination of holographic technology, mind control, and a global crisis to convince people that the end of the world is near, and that the only way to save humanity is to accept the Antichrist as their leader. The plan involves 4 stages. The first stage involves the use of earthquakes, wars, and other natural and man-made disasters to create chaos and fear. This will prepare the population for the second stage. The second stage involves the use of holographic technology to project images of religious figures, such as Jesus or Mohammed, in the sky. The images will be so realistic that they will be mistaken for the real thing, and people will believe that their religious beliefs are being confirmed. The third stage involves the use of mind control technology to transmit messages directly into people's brains, making them believe that they are hearing the voice of God. This will further reinforce the religious component of the deception. The final stage involves the use of holographic technology to create a global crisis, such as an alien invasion, that will threaten the existence of humanity. This crisis will be resolved by the Antichrist, who will present himself as the savior of humanity and the only hope for survival. Proponents of the theory claim that the NWO has been working on this plan for decades, and that the technology to carry it out already exists. They point to various historical events, such as the 9/11 attacks and the assassination of JFK, as evidence of the NWO's ability to orchestrate large-scale deceptions.
Did Kent score this?
I thought Kent was scoring this.
I was going, can you smell something? Do you know what? Do you know what I like
jeez.
about that video?
The scoring?
I seem to remember that animation. I can't remember what film it was. And just repeating that little bit of it. And then get an AI to do the voice who can't say Antichrist, they say Antichrist.
Antichrist.
Right?
Yep.
And some stock music as well over the top of it. And I'm listening to what he was saying, and I'm going, this is a novel that came out, I think, early 60s.
But I mean, everyone is saying it's going to be a distraction. It definitely sounds like it's a conspiracy that's kind of headed into the direction of they want you to believe this. Half God, Half Beast said this is a crap explanation. There's probably a better video. I don't know. We just pulled up.
I'm trying to see what the benefit of showing holographic images of deities in the sky, like you said. You know, they show Christ, you know, over most of the Christian population on the planet because they're all over the place and they're mixed in with all the others, and Muhammad over, you know, North Africa and places like that, and they go, well, that's not going to create a world order. What would do amongst the, you know, really religious people is guarantee a separation and possibly a huge religious war.
And then throw aliens in there too. It's like they're, I mean, here's the thing. If this is a thing where they need us to be in people need to have more control over us. I can see how this is plausible. I can see how maybe the shit we see in the sky, maybe it's just a holographic image coming from some unknown area, and they want us to see shit in the sky. Is that plausible? Or or hundreds of thousands of people, including James Dyson and others,
Are mass hallucinating?
are they mass hallucinating? Is that mind control, where there's something that's sending images in their mind, causing them to see something that's not really there? Or are they
Well, that's
really
it.
seeing
This
something
is-
that's, here we go.
Yeah, this is really what mind control actually is. It's just mind control was used in science fiction to be sort of like, being able to put thoughts into people's brains using an electronic device. You put thoughts into people's brains using TV, radio, and they've been doing so for decades.
Yeah, CIA.
There's nothing new about it.
Yeah,
Nothing
CIA's
new
been
about
doing it undercover.
Yeah.
Here's one thing though. I'm curious. Okay, if let's just say NASA and the Jet Propulsion, whatever, JPL in Southern California knew that there was an asteroid coming in. It was going to smash Earth 100%. It was a planet killer.
Yeah.
How many people who know this would keep that shit a secret? Do we know that humans have loose lips, sink ships?
That's a good question.
How soon do you get that information to get out?
Because that's just as
You
high as
probably don't.
UFOs, right?
You probably don't until somebody outside the organisations discovers it. Because you wouldn't let that information out, because there would be a meltdown of society.
But what if
Because now nothing's important.
What if an amateur saw it, like somebody like
Well,
James Dyson?
eventually an amateur will.
Okay. And now my whole thing is you already said it wouldn't get out. And a lot of people have been saying they've been keeping these UFO top secret so it wouldn't get out. So you even admit if something was in dire needs, it would not get out. Right?
Yeah.
So this is my whole point. 40 years of this legacy program. And now all these whistleblowers are stepping forward and it's starting to leak out. It leaves room. I'm just saying, it leaves room for validity.
It does.
No, it actually takes it away. Because they won't let it out if it was real. End of.
Or
No, there's no or.
No,
Lamar, there's no or, mate.
You won't convince me, Kent. You won't convince me.
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm not trying to convince you.
I'm
I'm
looking
saying
at the other side because there's always two sides.
I think people have emotions. I think people can see something if it's wrong. Somebody is going to have some type of bleeding heart and go, you know what? I'm going to give it my best here.
And I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I'm going to tell the people, even if my life depends on it.
I'm playing devil's advocate because what you see is one side. Somebody else could see as, well, what if they don't have a choice but to tell us? What if whoever's coming is coming and they can't control it? I just like to look at multiple angles. I can't put myself in the box of my rational mind now versus what I think is true or what I know is true because I don't have the
that's
facts.
fine. It's fine to look. It's fine to look, but if it's based on absolute conjecture, why are you wasting your time looking?
But that's the thing. I don't know. I can't prove that. I can't trust my government. I can't trust them since like Probe says. Why is it a disc and then it's not a disc?
But why?
It's what I'm saying.
If you don't trust your government, right?
Right.
Well, they're currently saying this about these UFOs.
Well, it's just not the government now, right? We've had people what they call batshit crazy farmers and people like James Dyson and myself and other people that have witnessed this shit. It's not just the government when it comes to this issue.
I've seen weird lights in the sky as well, mate.
It's people all over the world. What about the people, Kent, right now? Okay, and we don't know what they saw, but they seen something 100%, whether we believe it or not.
Yeah.
How do you explain that to them or change their minds because they witnessed it? Just because we didn't doesn't make it not true, right?
Absolutely. It doesn't make it not true.
Okay,
but it doesn't make it aliens.
Right.
No,
no one's
It doesn't make it a conspiracy either.
No one's ever said aliens.
Because I haven't seen
aliens are off the table because there's really no proof of that at all.
I'm saying you can't discount someone else's story and just be solely sold on it's bullshit. Because
no.
If you ask,
like I said, I've seen some weird shit in the sky in the past.
Right.
Now I know James has.
Right.
But it's personal. It's between me and the object.
Okay.
So I know I've seen it. Right. Now I could be mistaken as to what it was,
Post James
but I
comment.
saw something that I could not personally identify. Right. Now, if somebody gives me a strange fruit and I don't know what it is,
Mm-hmm.
I can't identify it, right? It's because I don't know what it is. Doesn't make it a conspiracy, and there's no two sides to it either. It's just that I don't know what the fuck that is. It's
Right.
exactly the same. Fruit in the hand, light in the sky, same thing.
Right.
James Dyson says, if what happens seems alien, then what else to take from it?
Read
Like, what
above
else-
that. Read above that. His other one.
It's easy to dismiss until you see it, not to say 99.9% of what has been said isn't utter BS or mistaken info. Yeah.
Et cetera. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're kind of on what Lamar is saying too.
So I like if they, so they're doing this and stuff in the Congress and whatever. If they finally do come out and say, okay, yeah, here we've been lying this and that, I don't think it's going to have such a big, huge impact as some people may think it is, only because there's so many people out there who have claimed to have seen stuff. And then so many people out there who haven't seen stuff, but believe it. And then you have those people who don't believe it at all, even if they've seen stuff.
Right.
And
Yeah.
some people who don't believe it at all, even though they haven't seen stuff. So at the end of the day, I think it's just going to be like the whole COVID thing, the whole other worldly things that affects the world. You're going to have the group of people who believe.
Even if those ships
and
are
then
overhead?
you're going to have the other group of people who don't believe.
Even if they park their ships overhead,
It doesn't matter.
Damn.
You're going to have
their
this.
lying eyes.
Look at the people. Look at for a
It's just
perfect
happened.
example with COVID,
Right.
right? You've seen what COVID does, and you still have the people
Okay.
who believe
But
that
Marilyn,
COVID never
Marilyn-
happened.
It's just actually happened while we've been talking, right? Now, it may be, it's not a light in the sky, but it's exactly the same construct. I'm sitting here and I feel something on the back of my foot, and I can feel it crawling up the back of my leg, right? My brain immediately went, oh, fuck me, a spider, like that, right?
Yeah.
Because I can feel it crawling up. I look down like this and lift my leg up out of the way. Go, what is it? I see nothing crawling away from, obviously, no dogs. And what it was
Your
my
cable.
yeah. Now, my brain immediately
Right. Yeah.
Damn.
went spider because
Yeah.
I can feel it crawling up my leg.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and it's the same when you see a light in the sky.
You
It's in the sky and it's
immediately-
flying. And if it's a light, you can't tell at all whether it's close or whether it's far away. And the mind will immediately go, it needs to explain what it's seeing.
Right. So, but okay, Kent and Maryland.
Hold on. Tyrone Seller says, all I'm saying is we are not alone. We have never been alone. Howdy, everyone.
That's
Thanks,
true.
Tyrone.
Thanks,
Well, that is
Tyrone.
true. That is
is
true
true.
because the what's the West Telescope jobby?
Oh,
James Webb.
James
so-
James Webb.
yeah.
The James Webb Telescope has seen, has found a planet with elements within the atmosphere that can only be created by life. What the life is, it
Yeah,
could be
don't know.
four-legged ants or something.
So here's
but we're not alone.
here's my question to you two and
Okay.
chat as well.
and then this is going to be the last one because
Chat
I
as
got to
well.
go
Okay,
outside
me
and
too.
cook dinner.
What
to go to bed.
What
Yeah.
is it?
And you need to go to bed.
What is it they're going to show us?
Oh, I have no idea.
We have to think about this.
have no
Nothing
clue.
conclusive.
Yeah, no
I would
clue.
suggest.
Yeah.
That's-
Kent, but
that's
they're
speculation.
building this up, Kent. They have to show something
Right.
substantial enough
Right.
to turn the
table.
tide.
The only reason why they have to show
Or
something,
why say any of this shit at all if it's not even something that's in your playing cards?
the only reason why they would have to show something that's somewhat believable is to grab those people who are on the fence about believing or not believing.
Okay, but what does that
And
look
the-
like?
And I don't know what it looks like. I don't think anybody knows what it looks like. And at the end of the day, I truly think it's about money.
It's like a video I saw today of they showed how many times Trump had said in his speeches about how much he believes in the freedom of speech. All this cobblers, right? And he says the freedom of speech and all this sort of thing, over and over and over and over and over and over again, and then get Stephen Colbert cancelled.
Yeah, that's a political move right there. I think that's all.
Absolutely, yeah.
That is like what do you call that? That's a political strong arm.
But that's a perfect example, though, when you
That's
have
a perfect example of
somebody
it.
who constantly just says certain things, right? It's the let's call it mind control tactics, right?
Right.
You constantly see it, or you constantly hear it, right? And
Just
then,
like the radios, they make you love songs.
And then at one point in time, you don't know when, you don't know how, but you're gonna hear something. And because you've been constantly fed this and this and this and this and this,
when you see it,
that's going to trigger a reaction.
Because that's all you can base your shit off
Yeah.
of.
James said, imagine being in bed, looking out of the window, a giant triangle ship is in the sky. You look, you are then paralyzed. Somehow you are now looking back at the window and can see yourself looking at the ship. You can't move, only your eyes. That was part of my experience. Fucking hell.
Yeah. So James, he said that was around 11.
That was around 11 years old. Yeah.
So I am very, very skeptical about a lot of things. Healthy skeptical. I think at the end of the day, for me, the only thing I can truly believe in, and sometimes that's even iffy, is if I witness something in real time outside.
And you have.
And I have, yeah.
You have. You even got video of it.
I have video of one very distinct, and I'll charge that phone and I'll show the video. And I witnessed that in the sky with my daughter while I was taking her to high school, but I'm sure that could probably be explained. They'll probably be like, oh, yeah, it was this and this and that. But the one thing that I don't know if people can explain is what I witnessed when I was about James Dyson's age as well. And I also was in my bedroom and a big, huge fucking light flashed in the backyard. Something came out of it. Something went back in. Whatever that was, turned and looked at the window, looked dead at me. I couldn't move. Now, when you have those episodes where like, oh, you physically can't move and you're trying to move,
you're in shock.
I don't think it's because of anything they're doing.
You're in shock.
Yeah, I think
System
it's because
shutdown.
of the
your brain your brain can't understand what it's seeing because it's never seen it.
Right, your brain is focusing on what you're seeing and trying to understand
Rationalize
that it's forgotten to tell the rest of your body.
I believe that.
That, hey, I want to move.
That.
So when people say, oh, yeah, they came and they paralyzed me, I is very hard for me to believe because, again, like I said earlier, our brain is much more powerful than I believe what we'll ever understand how powerful it is.
And then for Wookiee, you say nothing can travel faster than the speed of light. You need to look into neutrinos because they say neutrinos can move faster than the speed of light.
Yeah.
And that's again, so
they travel through mass and it's crazy.
Yeah, look at neutrinos. Study that because I always thought nothing can go faster than the speed of light until I found out neutrinos are faster than the speed of light.
What's funny though is how long have you lived with this, James Dyson, to where you wanted to tell people, but you didn't?
Warheart says, yeah, temporary paralysis is a common reflex
to trauma.
Hell yeah, I totally believe that. Absolutely.
It's called battle shock, too.
Yep. And like I said, I was the same way as James Dyson was when I saw that. I couldn't fucking move.
Yeah, but try to tell somebody that, and they're quick, fast to put their ideas on you and go, it's bullshit. You had a bad dream. And that's the part that's hurtful for the person that had the experience, to not be believed. And this is why I always say, truth is gone and we'll never trust our fellow man ever again.
Yeah, because how many people are witnessing things that we think is fantastical, but they won't say because they know the ridicule is far greater than speaking their mind.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Wagyu says, and he's one of our own. Wagyu says he moved a pendulum with his mind that his nan gave him or something. but yet, and Wagyu would tell you, he's reserved on what anybody has to say, like about UFOs, and he don't believe it. But we're expected to believe him when he says he can move things with his mind.
And it's funny because again, that goes back to the power of your belief, right? Like the miracle. It will 1,000% work
if you believe in
if
it.
you believe in it. And gods, the only reason why there's gods
They believe in them.
is because people believe in them. Once you stop believing in a god, that god is no longer a god.
Right.
Yeah. He almost got hit by a truck. It's a miracle. Or he got lucky as fuck.
And
There's another way of looking at this as well. The human mind is always increasing in its capabilities through evolution, right? We still only use a tiny portion, and so, I mean, in the terms of how evolution works, it's mad that we've got so much brain that we don't use. So why is it there?
Right.
Kind of thing, right? So obviously our brains are able to do other things. So, for instance, here's something we could consider at some point. Say you see a light in the sky. Are you seeing a light in the sky? Or is your mind making you see a light in the sky? How much of our eyesight actually covers what actually exists around us? How much of it we can't see?
The spectrum. You're talking about the spectrum.
We got the spectrum, but we got the spectrum because we know it. We know it exists and we can see it.
Yeah, we have tools and instruments that can pick up on gamma.
And they go, oh no, you've got the infrared and that, but the infrared and the ultraviolet you can't see. But what if there's more? If we haven't made the equipment yet to look for it, because we don't know how to make the equipment to look for something that we don't know what we're looking for, it's a different dilemma. So when we look into the night sky, when we look at anything, we don't know if we're actually seeing everything that's actually physically there. Or on a different scale of, we talk about sort of like simultaneously existing dimensions. And every now and again, a little slot opens up and you get a little peek.
Shit. And maybe that's when you saw a ghost. Maybe that was a...
Well, I still, to this day, clearly remember seeing this kindly old lady leaning over my cot. To this day.
Could that have been
and then reading those news articles like 50 odd years later, saying about some apparition that keeps wandering on the balcony of the playhouse, which is roughly where my bedroom would have been when the house was still there.
So is that a time slip, you think, Kent? Is that like what you're saying? Maybe there's just more than... Maybe there's shit living on top of us, but we don't have the
perception
means or the spectrometer device out there to
see it.
Yeah, it could be any, I mean, it could be time causality. It could be any... It could be... these multiple dimensions where they're running at different speeds, or rather in different timings, and a little slot opens up, and I can see this woman, and for all I know, she might not be looking at me at all. She might be starting a fire.
See, that in itself is just strange. But you're right, Probes, towards James. Write that shit down, James.
Paul Holmes says, this is fucking hilarious. I can move my pendulum.
There you go.
God
I
damn
can
it.
move mine
And
too,
without
Paul.
touching it.
You want to see mine move, Paul?
Yeah. So, Kent, real quick, the whole theory about we only use a portion of our brain is a myth. We
Really?
actually use our whole brain.
Well,
now,
that fucks that then.
Yes. The difference is not all of our brain fires off at the same time.
Oh, okay.
But we do use all of our brain. And if you want to increase your brain power so that it does, fire off at the same time, or there's exercises that people can do for brain power. But it's a myth, and it's a long time myth, that the human only uses 10% of their brain.
So, see, this occurs a few times where science draws a conclusion, and as long as that conclusion exists, it's kind of the truth, and you go with it. Then science finds, oh no, actually, it's it's more, it's less, it's not quite right.
Yep.
And it changes. And
Yes.
they're very, very slow to let everybody else know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, or they don't
Because at
make
schools,
it
they're still using the
convenient-
same 50-year-old
Right.
in textbooks.
Wait.
or they don't make it conventionally accessible.
Yeah,
for
and they're
people
teaching
to
the next
find.
generation to kill
Yes.
children the same lies.
Here's
or
my
mistruths.
Here's my question to Wookie real quick, and then James Dyson and George G's, please come on the show and tell us your story. It's just fascinating. But here's my question to Wookie real quick. What does it take for us to see all of the frequencies and the noises around us, to actually see all this information around us 24/7? I'm talking cell phones, TVs, transistor radios. How can we see these things physically? Because they're there. We don't see them, but they're there. They're around us 24/7.
Mushrooms, different eyes.
Warhart said, when my mom died, a wind shook the room. We all felt it. I don't know, guys. I mean, I believe that.
Wookie's got to make his report to the Intergalactic Council.
Yeah. But I mean, like what Kent
We'll
said,
see.
like science has like gotten better over the years. At one point in time, that thing that's in your hand right now, Kent, was prescribed as medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
People
now,
used to take strychnine as a medicine as well.
Yeah. Oh, and oh God, what was the other one?
Bourbon,
not arsenic.
bourbon is a medicine too.
No. Cyanide.
Oh, cyanide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cyanide
small
was
forms.
it-
Yeah.
yeah.
Controlled amounts and stuff like that.
I'm with Dyson. He
Yeah.
says mushrooms will give you those eyes. I'm like the DMT. DMT. The study has come out on that, and a lot of people that take DMT see the same entity, and it communicates with them. A lot of people.
Yeah, but there's also a study where they take random people who know nothing about it and they put them in separate rooms
And they see the same
and
people.
they see the same people
Have you
or
guys-
same entities.
have
and they ask about the same, like other
Yeah.
people.
Have you guys seen
Trippy.
the experiment? I forget who did it. It was fucking hilarious. These 3 old ladies, they were best friends since grade school, I think. And they sat them down in a room and they had them smoke pot for the first time ever in their whole entire life. The shit was
I see. I think I saw.
hilarious. Hilarious. One just had the munchies like crazy. The other one, I think, just went to sleep.
Tone Smith said, I didn't communicate with
Yeah, see,
anything
James
on
Dyson saw
DMT.
it.
Wait,
Oh,
Damn,
really?
try it again.
Tone, you took DMT?
Yeah,
Jesus
try it
Christ.
try
Did
it
you
again.
did you see anything on
Maybe
DMT?
maybe you got to up your dose.
Yeah, do a bigger heroic dose. Hold that
Yeah.
third, fourth hit.
If you can get that third hit.
Because some, people's chemical structures
Yeah.
is different. So
Different,
you might
yeah.
need a bigger dose.
Get that breakthrough.
On that note, what time do you want to do tomorrow, Kent?
Yeah,
Yeah,
When
we
you
put it
ready.
up there.
When
when you're ready.
All right.
Yeah,
I don't know what time then.
Yeah,
Early enough so it's not so late for you.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it early. We'll which Facebook easier to get a hold of you? Email.
Yeah, try an email.
Okay, I'll send you an email.
And then are you going to try and get all of your instruments back up before we
Yeah, I think I'm going to have a bit of a clear out in it because it's well, look, look here, I'll give you an idea.
Oh, jeez.
You know,
Kent.
how many keyboard,
fucking keyboards do you need? Yes, Uncle Chrome tomorrow.
but not one of them's working with the Mac Studio at the moment.
Oh shit.
What?
Yeah.
Kent's like, I got 5 keyboards, not one works.
Can it be Bluetooth or does it have to be hard connect?
No,
Well,
no,
his library-
Four of
but-
them are Bluetooth. One's Connect because I went for
Yeah.
Connect because most of them ended up being sort of like, they need charging kind of thing.
Yeah.
But no, they weren't. The Mac's going, what keyboard? And even the one that's
Jeez.
I've been using for
Forever.
forever, suddenly it's going. It decides whether it wants to find it or not. Sometimes
Yeah.
it does. Sometimes
You know,
it doesn't.
I truly believe that they make those type of electronics like laptops, cell phones, keyboards, mouses. They make them to last. I truly believe like no more than 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
that would be
unless-
Keep you
right.
buying.
Yeah,
Keep you
unless
buying.
you
Yeah.
buy like that $5,000 Mac.
Yeah.
then that particular Mac is going to last you fucking forever.
Why sell something to somebody if
Yeah.
it's going to work forever?
Yeah.
You're not going to make money like that.
Exactly.
Well,
You
I mean, this Mac Studio wasn't exactly cheap by any stretch of the imagination.
Right.
And I've had it, what, a year and a half, 2 years, I think.
Yeah, see?
And it does these trip outs every 6 months or so. It just does a trip out and it just goes, no, sorry, can't find this, can't find that. And then it goes away. You know?
Shit. Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
there's so many USB
fun.
cables all over the place where every time
Right.
it pisses about, I try something and I go, all right, no, it's got it working. And then go, oh, well, I'll put them there for now, kind of thing. So all along here is sort of like, it's just a nightmare.
Yeah.
And I've got a spider living on the back of the CSA. I'm going to leave him there. He's not
Yeah,
doing
but I
anybody
would
any
leave
harm.
it. Yeah.
Right.
He's
And there's
cleaning
a-
up all the
And
insects
there's
for
a
you.
big one in the corner up here, and he's not causing any hassle. But I opened the window for him because otherwise he'll have nothing to eat. Poor little sod. So
Yeah, or he's going to start eating that other
I
spider.
feed the spiders, you know. So, but I'm like that, you know. Every creature.
Well, we have a snake in front of the house. Lamar's like, the snake's still there. And
Yep.
Lamar's like, aren't you going to kill it? I'm like, why? He's eating the stuff that we don't want in the house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything. to
Oh,
you.
please, Wookie, please do not bring up the book of Enoch because that's something completely different.
That'll be for another life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could really go in on that one too.
Yeah.
But you know, but people believe in the Bible, but they don't want to believe in the Book of Enoch. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
You got emerald tablets that supposedly outdate the Bible, but you don't
Yeah.
want to believe in that.
I think what's really iconic is when people believe in the Bible, but they only believe in the bits that they like.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And that's
it's so
what's
picky choosy.
Funny
Yeah.
with things like that is people believe what they want to believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the world we live in. Okay, tomorrow we'll try to aim to get in here early. I know Jervis goes
At
on
5:30 or
5?
5, something like that.
Can someone confirm when Jervis goes on
Something like that.
so we can get this stuff done early? Manny said, "I believe I need another beer."
There you go.
As
Yeah, but
you
how do you
long
know,
as
Manny?
you
How do
you know?
Manny? How do you know?
Who told you that?
Who told you?
Yeah.
It's mind control. The beer
Hey,
company got in
Ma-
your
Manny,
mind.
Manny said, I told myself. I'm
Yeah.
telling
But
how
myself
do you
Yeah,
know
but
it
did
was
now.
you?
But did you do the research?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you
How
know
you
the
know
beer
what-
company hasn't tapped into your phone and
When-
put a frequency out
Yes.
there to put in your mind you need a beer? How do you know?
How do you know? How can
Hey,
you be
wait,
so sure?
It's funny, though. It's advertising, right? Like, they tell you. You just can't have one.
Mhm.
What is it? What was
Simon
that?
said 10 p.m. for Jervis.
Okay, so it's 5 here.
5
Okay.
here, yeah.
All right. Yeah, because he hasn't posted it yet. So I checked. All righty. Well, thanks, Kent, for joining us in our wild adventures, like always.
Indeed. No problem.
It's always fun
Indeed,
to
he
have you
says.
on.
Yeah. I like when Kent just.
I love when Kent's on.
Because he's a great guy to spar with when he's
Yes.
conversation.
Verbal
Yes.
jujitsu.
But the verbal jujitsu is out of control.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it doesn't make any
It
difference.
does difference. It don't. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, but
And
that's
at the end,
always
at the end
fun.
of it, it goes, "What did we fix?"
Nothing.
but it's
Nothing.
always fun. No,
Not
that's
a
what, always
goddamn
fun.
thing.
It's good to sort of like just root about and just
Yes.
fucking pull things apart. And
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
And
I know
just
you mean.
and just hear a bunch of different
The
theories.
human
and stuff.
curiosity.
Which we
But
still
it-
never
but-
came up with an answer for what they're going to show us.
No,
and I'm kind of
no, no,
disappointed
no,
in that.
no.
But
Well, because we don't
we
know.
tried, people.
We
We
don't know what they have.
don't know what's up their sleeve.
But and then if only everybody could be like Kent.
Oh
you know,
God! Can you
come
make
in.
no?
Well, in this aspect, you're passionate about what you talk about. You believe in it. You listen to what other people do. You have this banter back and forth. Sometimes it gets heated. Sometimes it doesn't. But at the end of the day, like you said,
Oh, I think getting
And?
heated. It's not really getting heated. It's just part of the fun.
passion.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
passion.
Yeah,
It's
and just
passion.
Passion.
because you go
yes.
right. I'm gonna push this home.
Yes.
And see Lamar go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you might be right there. And you go,
Yeah.
Yeah,
point.
Kent's like, yes.
It's another point.
I got a fucking point. You hear? The monkeys can be trained.
9 times out of 10, I'm
I get
always
5
agreeing.
points. I win a tease, mate.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, I'm always agreeing with you, anyways, kid.
We know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But if we don't present these things, fuck, who will? And we're not having
nobody.
fun if we don't.
Oh, I don't know. If you look on YouTube, there's quite a few people presenting stuff like this.
Yeah, you're right.
But not as
Perhaps
fun
a little
as
bit too
us.
much
not as
of it,
fun as
actually.
us. Not as.
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to
Yeah,
be
not as
biased.
fun.
Not as
Yeah,
fun as
not
us.
fun as
Right.
us.
Because at the end of the game, don't care anyway. So.
And they don't have
Entertainment.
a Kent Spong
No.
either.
Goddamn
Well,
right, they don't have a
Spong.
Spong Gillis. We got a Spong
Yeah.
Gillis,
Mind you.
bitches.
Or
Could
Tone
you
Smith.
imagine a world of Kent Spongs?
No.
Yeah.
Just think of
absolutely
how
not.
little traffic there
No.
would be on the
Yeah.
roads.
I want one.
How
I want one to ride around in my truck with and
There-
conversate.
if there was a world full of Kent Spongs, the world outside would be
Empty.
empty.
Dead empty.
Yeah, dead empty.
Nothing.
And then, for no apparent reason, it would just explode.
And then people be like,
Spontaneous.
"Oh my God,
Yeah.
Spontaneous.
the civilization died on its own, or whatever."
Yeah,
it
what
was.
happened?
And all of a sudden, one Kent Spong decides, "Nope, today is the day I'm going outside," and all the fucking sudden, all the Kent Spongs
Yeah.
comes
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
and they're like, "Oh my God, it's an invasion!"
Manny said there'd be a ton of happy dogs.
Yeah, there'd
out
be
there.
no stray
Oh,
dogs
yeah.
left out
Oh,
there.
there wouldn't be
and
any stray
functioning
dogs.
CS-80s.
But imagine
Yes.
it, a spaceship lands, the alien comes out, and he goes, "We come in peace." And I'm there going, "Hello."
Hi.
And he goes, "Oh, I didn't realise it was so late. I've got to go. Got to see it. Got to go. Bye."
Love, bye.
Making a note in the journal, sort of going,
Hey, real
"Don't
quick.
fucking go back there again."
Real quick, kid.
Jeez.
Humor me. What if the aliens land and their technology is all based off the CS-80?
Yeah.
And you're the only one that
Who
can
could
get them home.
decipher it? Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Today
Yeah.
I was finishing Steve Winwood's CS80, and again, for no apparent reason,
Yeah.
bang.
Oh.
Not a sound out of it.
What?
And I spent most of the
Okay.
afternoon
So
getting it all back again.
Yeah, you ain't
You
getting
know-
them aliens
God.
home.
you know how our quick little short straight to streaming movie is gonna be about a YouTube channel trying to make a movie, and then at the end of the at the end of the movie you never like see the movie or whatever. So there'll be a prequel to that.
Yeah.
And it'll be what Lamar just said. Kent and the aliens came down, and it's all made out of the
CS-80 parts.
and he
They're
has
like,
to
we
fix
can't.
it.
We need to get home.
And Kent is
Just like,
sole,
okay, let me have a go at
and
it then.
Kent is sole responsible for
Yeah.
saving the Earth, because
Right.
the longer these aliens are here, they're like killing our atmosphere because of
gotta work
whatever
hard.
Figure it out, Spong.
because of whatever they have or whatever,
Yeah.
just killing trees and
Oh,
and Kent is the only one that can save us.
I fucking like this movie.
He's got to put it in the proper sequence,
God,
too.
can you
so it
imagine?
can-
And then he'll
Lord.
have a flare up, and then he's in bed
Yeah.
for a week, and we're like, "Fuck, Kent, we only have a month. You got to work on this." And Kent's like, "No, but I ate a whole cheese, and then that candy
Yeah.
bar, and I can't." Yeah.
And then you get
Oh my
Fiona.
God, can
Okay,
you fucking
Kent,
imagine?
I'm gonna use my hands. Just show me how to do it. Right then. So what you have to do?
Tell me that movie would not. That movie would be fucking hilarious.
It's out of sequence. Give me
Yeah.
Oh, man,
It's
can you-
RP.
For fuck's sake, Kent, get out of the dinosaur suit. Would you?
Take this shit
Oh, and the
serious.
whole movie is in a dinosaur
Dinosaur.
suit.
No.
And we never know why he's in a fucking dinosaur suit.
But I meet the alien with the dinosaur suit on.
We're like the fucking life for fuck's
Hello.
You must be the leader.
sake. Yeah, you're
yeah, you're the leader.
Paul Holmes said the movie title is "It's All Gone Spawn."
It's all gone.
It's on Spong.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Perfect
God.
prequel to this other movie.
Oh,
Dr.
Amazing.
Sin's going on about the badger. Oh, God. Yes, I remember that.
Oh, no.
Badger baboon fight.
the badger
Oh, my
baboon
Oh,
fight.
yeah, we
Who
s-
wins?
God. Oh, there's no winner in that.
Yeah, no,
Although
there's no
Ty would turn around and go, "No, well, actually, it'd be the baboon." I go, "Well, no, it would be the badger. Big claws, mate."
Yeah.
No, it'd be the
it's a
baboon.
Baboon ripped the arms off.
Dyson said Will Smith is watching this right now getting ideas.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Run
Fuck
wild
you.
with it.
Yeah. Apparently, he's a guy you shouldn't upset.
Right.
Yeah.
Or he'll
Right,
smack the
Slap
shit
the
out of
shit
you.
out of you.
Yeah.
Black on black crime. He's an advocate.
Yeah, he is.
You know. You got to keep it
What kind of dumbass black person slaps another black person in an audience
on
full of
live TV.
celebrity white folks?
On
Like,
live
why would
TV.
you do that?
Live
Why would you keep
TV.
proving the point that we're animals?
Oh,
Mind you, I wonder how many scripts he's been getting lately.
None.
None. Yeah,
He-
I haven't
he
seen him in
didn't-
any movies.
Yeah, right after that, there was a bunch of people that pulled.
Yeah.
They just paid him out of his contract.
Yeah, they were like,
They're
fuck
like,
you.
it's not worth it.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Tomorrow we'll
Unless they
aim.
need somebody to replace Steven Seagal.
Oh my God.
That's a proper twat. Right
That is
there.
a proper twat.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
I like the fight scenes in his later films. It's like,
He's just like sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
He's whooping your ass in a chair.
Stop
like,
it.
come on,
the
man.
camera couldn't get any closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it. It was
Jesus
done.
Christ.
All righty, everybody. We shall see you tomorrow.
Indeed.
Yeah, we're going to aim for either 1:30 or 2
Two.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good time.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right.
Right
folks.
on.
We'll give y'all a little bit of time to leave and say your goodbyes and see you tomorrow. Love, bye. Bye, bye.
Bye, Kent.
See ya.
I mean, shit, can't play something while you're here. So let's see if
He left.
Oh, fuck.